Hey guys, it's me, Jess. I'm actually getting ready this morning to do a Facebook Live because I want to take Facebook Live to an actual Yes group. So I've got to practice. So I thought I would practice my message on you guys. So yesterday I put out a graphic, probably one of my best graphics ever. Low carb isn't our diet, it's our direction. And I want to talk to you about direction. So you know, when we're going in a direction, there's usually other people on the same road. And it reminds me of the Alta Tennis League here in Atlanta. The Alta Tennis League was formed in 1934, and it was set up for people to have tennis and play tennis for recreation and fitness. And it is associated with the National Lawn Tennis Association. Boom, ba-da, boop. But you know, the thing about tennis is you can't play it alone. You have to have someone to play against. So the Lawn Tennis Alta, which is the Atlanta Lawn Tennis Association, what they did was they created a league where you could come and meet new people and do tennis together, play together. And you know, as neighborhoods were developed and popped up, they all started having tennis courts on them. So Alta Tennis in Atlanta is a huge deal. So if you love tennis, you can go and join that league and meet people and play tennis. And you know, up over the weekend, I drive by the tennis courts and man, these people all come out of the woodwork. They've got their pop-up tents, they've got their soccer chairs lined up against the fence to watch the game. And lots of people are milling around. They've all got plates, they're eating food. They're community. That's what they are. They're a community of a liked interest. They use tennis for recreation and fitness. They go together. They can't do it alone, so they formed a league so they can do this together. Think of churches. Churches are a people group that form a community and they do life together. That's what I want here at Find Your Food, community where we can do low carb together. Together. And there are a few things that happen. So when I go to church, sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm worn out, sometimes I'm beat up, and sometimes all I can do is be a participator and watch. But usually something is said in the noise of church, and something happens, and I may enter doubting, but I usually leave believing. That happens in low-carb groups all over the place. You enter doubting, and you leave believing. You enter doubting and you start scrolling through the threads. You start reading the different things that are being said. You might pop up and look at a recipe that's on the thread. I don't have a lot of threads for you to pick from because I don't have a lot of participation. So the biggest thread that you're going to see is me. You rarely see someone else post on Find Your Food for you to follow, watch, comment on. It's usually just me. So it's a little hard to come in doubting and leave believing with only one voice. But I know you guys are my generation, a lot of you, and you don't talk on Facebook. It's not something we were raised to do. But I want to invite you to do it so that there's someone else speaking besides me, so that people will come in doubting and leave believing, because your story counts. When you weigh in and you go past that like button and you tell us why you like something, when you share an experience that really worked, when even if you share, I'm really struggling, I need a little help, you're actually adding value to our community. And I want to invite you to do that. Because where are you going to go? Do you know how many of you I hear from, and this is a very common comment, I'm all alone here in Chicago. I'm all alone here in Des Moines. I think I'm the only person in keto in Orlando. I feel so alone. Well, you don't have to stay alone. You may feel alone, but you don't have to stay alone. And the only thing lacking in this community is people speaking up and adding value. Instead of you hitting that like button, I want you to tell us what you like, or just say thank you, or just say way to go. The other thing I want you to do is just that. I think I hit all my points. So you have the option. You can enter doubting and leave believing, or you can enter doubting, hope that there's something there, and read it and leave believing, or you can even leave having added value. That's what I want to encourage you guys on. Add value. Go past the like button and tell us what you like. Right now we're doing the 30-day challenge. There are a lot of us in here doing that. Why don't you reach out to each other? Tell us how you're doing. We're coming up at the end of 1 week. Okay, guys, I hope you all have a great day. I invite you to build community with me.